I was born in California, in Santa Monica. My father worked for a series of government contractors, so he moved from there to Chicago when I was young, and I spent most of my time growing up in Maryland. I came to Las Cruces because my parents had met in New Mexico during World War II. They worked together in Los Alamos as part of the Manhattan Project. And after the end of the war, they married and ultimately settled in Las Cruces. My father worked for the White Sands Missile Range, which was then a little bit different. And my mother attended NMSU and got a master's degree in psychology. And they loved the town so much and NMSU so much that although their jobs took them elsewhere afterwards, when I graduated from high school and wanted to go to college, they both felt very strongly that I should return and come to NMSU because of the good feelings they had about New Mexico. When I first came to New Mexico State University, my intention was to major in mathematics, and I was a student in the College of Arts and Sciences. I came to realize that the sort of profession you get from a major in mathematics was not really what I wanted to do at that time, and I switched for a short period of time to the College of Engineering, thinking I could get a mathematics-related job through engineering, but I found out that that was not really my area of interest either. And I became interested in the idea of an accounting profession because it's another mathematical type of job, and I enjoyed mathematics. And I thought at the time, I've told many people, that if I got a job in accounting or some other mathematics field, I could avoid dealing with people and their problems. And I have come to realize that if you have a position with money involved in it, you deal with people and their money problems. So it's been good for me. It made me grow as a person, I think, to follow the career in accounting. But I went to the College of Business here at New Mexico State University because it had an excellent reputation for its accounting department, and I felt very comfortable transferring in there and was very pleased. Well, I remember generally the College of Business and my major in accounting as being a great time in my life. Many people think that. We look back very fondly to our college days. I think it was an excellent college, and I'm proud of the education I got there. I also, after I had worked at NMSU for quite a long time, attended the College of Business a second time to get my Master's of Business Administration. And that was a very interesting process. To come back to school as an adult among young adults, somebody who'd been in the business for a long time, but it was a great opportunity. I took a finance concentration and did something quite different than I had done in my undergraduate degree, and we had just a series of very good professors in finance, and I felt like I got a very good education there. It was interesting. We had small classes, we did special projects. It's good to know that even if you've been around for quite a while, as I have, you still have a lot to learn. I was fortunate. I started here at New Mexico State University in 1983 as an entry-level accountant, and I have held a number of positions since then. Not every job in the office, but pretty close to it. And I've never regretted it. It's been a wonderful place to go to school, and it's been a great place to work. Since July 1st of the current year, I'm holding the position of Senior Vice President for Business, Finance, and Human Resources, which is the Chief Financial Officer for New Mexico State University. We are responsible for delivery of business services to NMSU, all campuses. And in addition to that, we provide all of the financial reporting and support. The primary difference in this job is it deals with budget and the financing of the institution. And I've been ramping up quickly to learn how we are funded, and have been applying skills that I learned through the college, through my bachelor's degree and my MBA, to analyze the financial position of NMSU and try to develop a good funding model within the constraints we have among our many sources of support. My husband is Alan Taylor. We've been married for 16 years. He is an instructor at UTEP. He's in engineering. And we have 2 children. Lilia is age 8 and Theodore is age 5. I met my husband here. We met when I was an undergraduate. He had already graduated but was working here in the area. And we met through mutual friends who were classmates of mine. And we've known each other ever since. So we've been together for a very long time. Our household is an Aggie household, and NMSU will be lucky to get my children. They would be good Aggies. Well, the dean of the college, Gary Carruthers, gave me a phone call and then approached me personally and said that I had been elected to receive a Hall of Fame award, and I was very honored and very surprised. And I must say, I told him I thought you had to make a lot more money than I've made to get an award from a college of business. I am honored that what I have done in my career, which I think has, hopefully I have added value and helped people, but I would have not expected to receive an award like this for what I have done. So I'm grateful that I have been of service. Well, when you're thinking about advice to give to people who are starting out in the business world, I would encourage people, I think, to bring the values that they've learned at home and take them with them their whole life, because we can make big jobs sound very complicated and say we're managing large budgets or we're doing great things, but in the end it's all pretty basic. It's having a good work ethic and treating people with respect, treating them the way that you would like to be treated, trying to help people to be successful. That's been my watchword from the beginning, is to work with everyone around me to try to see what is the end aim of what we're doing on our job, to pull people together and in whatever way I can, in whatever capacity I have, to help them to succeed. And then everyone succeeds from that. And I'm happy to have my current job because I have a lot more resources at my disposal than some people have, and that is what I seek to do, is to go out and help all of the departments of NMSU and all of our students, directly or indirectly, to be successful in what they choose to do.